My name is Lisa, and I'm a middle school student at a public school. Even though I think studying for exams and doing homework is a drag, I've made lots of friends, and my club activities are going great. Everyone in my class gets along well, and I'm enjoying my school life. But one day, there was a commotion in the classroom, so I went to check it out.
I keep telling you, Noah looks like he's straight up poor.
Yeah. But does me being poor really bother you that much?
Of course it does. Everywhere you go, it feels so gloomy and damp. It's like there's this dark cloud just hanging over you.
Well, Japan's pretty humid to begin with, and maybe you're just seeing me in backlight from your seat.
Oh, really? Anyway, isn't it totally ridiculous to bring a lunch with just a pickled plum these days?
What's the problem? There's a saying that each grain of rice has 7 gods in it. Hey, wait. What are you doing?
Mommy, stop. Why are you trying to throw Noah's lunch away? Give it back to him.
Oh, come on. That's not even real food. I was just trying to toss it since it doesn't count.
These two are my classmates, Noah and Mami. Mami always picks on Noah, calling him poor for any reason she can think of. Today, she even tried to throw away his lunch. When I grabbed the lunchbox back, Mami gave me a sour look and left the classroom. As I stood there thinking how rude she was.
Hey, thanks for that.
I'm just glad your lunch is safe. But seriously, Mami was way out of line.
You even stuck up for me the last time, didn't you? I really appreciate it, Lisa.
This was the moment Noah and I grew closer, and eventually, we went from friends to a couple. 10 years later, Noah became my husband, and we had a beautiful daughter, Madison.
When I take naps and put my face on Daddy's tummy, I hear these funny sounds like Poco Poco and Q.
Well, you see, there's a little elf living inside Daddy's tummy.
An elf? Wow. What about in Mommy's tummy?
Maybe there's one in Mommy's tummy too, who knows?
Really? I wish I could have met them when I was inside Mommy's tummy.
Madison was so innocent and adorable, and she brought us so much joy as a family. One day, during these happy times, Noah, your old middle school friend Masashi sent something really nice.
Something nice? Wow, it's a wedding invitation. Wow, that's amazing. Masashi is finally getting married. Can't really picture it.
But the bride is? Mommy. What do you think?
Of course, we're going. I'm sure Mommy's grown up by now and mellowed out.
So, Noah and I decided to attend Masashi and Mommy's wedding. On the day of the wedding, we dropped Madison off at my parents' house and headed to the venue. When we arrived and tried to check in, we couldn't find Noah's seat. Noah's name wasn't listed at any of the tables, and as we were trying to figure things out.
Oh, receptionist. You don't need to bother finding this guy a seat.
Wait, what? Mommy, it's been a while, but where's my seat?
Excuse me, what do you mean by no need to check?
It's exactly what it sounds like. Do I really need to explain? By the way, are you and Noah, like, dating or something?
Dating? We're married. We've been married for a while now.
And we have a lovely daughter. She's staying with my parents today.
No way, ye. Seriously? You married this poor guy? Lisa, your life is over. You are cute, you could have aimed way higher than this.
What are you even talking about?
Whatever. Anyway, bye-bye to both of you.
Hold on. What do you mean bye-bye?
Mommy, what are you saying? We came here to celebrate your wedding.
You really don't get it, do you? I'm saying there's no place for high school dropouts here, so go home.
Wait, dropouts? Mommy, why are you talking like this?
You are so annoying. Masashi works for a top medical manufacturer, you know. So, today's guest list only includes elite employees and surgeons from our partner hospital.
Hold on a second. I got an invitation from Masashi himself.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to chew him out for that later. Honestly, I'm surprised you even had the guts to show up at a place like this. But I guess you wouldn't know better, being a dropout and all.
Mommy, that's enough. You can't talk like that.
Anyway, you two are ruining the vibe, so just get out already.
Just like before, Mommy looked down on Noah, mocking him for not finishing high school. She tried to kick us out of the wedding. Angered by her incredibly rude behavior, Noah and I. You know what? I've had enough. Noah, let's go.
Yeah, it's a shame we can congratulate Masashi, but we're leaving.
Of course you are. And don't even think about buffering my Masashi again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's all this commotion about?
Masashi. Mommy told us to leave.
Yeah, that's what's going on. So, we're heading out.
What? Mommy told Noah and Lisa to leave? What's going on here?
What do you mean? I'm just kicking them out because they're a nuisance, obviously. Honestly, what's wrong with you, inviting someone as poor as them to our beautiful wedding?
Poor? Wait, who exactly are you talking about? You can't possibly mean Noah and Lisa, right?
Who else? Don't you remember Noah in middle school, eating lunches with just a pickled plum or plain rice balls with nothing inside?
What's wrong with a pickled plum lunch or a salt rice ball? They're delicious. And for your information, salt rice balls are sold at convenience stores these days.
I wouldn't know. I don't go to convenience stores. Anyway, it's exactly that kind of poor vibe that's so gross. But now you get it, right? You two lowlifes need to leave.
Enough! Mommy! Noah, a lowlife? Noah is the head director of Kosika Hospital.
In reality, Noah was the head director of the nationally renowned Kosika Hospital. Mommy, who had no idea about this, was completely shocked.
You're telling me that poor Noah is the director of that major hospital? That's impossible. And how could a high school dropout even become a doctor?
Well, I got my high school equivalency, entered med school, passed the national exams, and got my medical license. That's how I became a doctor. But does me being a hospital director cause you any problems, Mommy? I don't think so.
What are you talking about? You were too dumb to even get into high school.
That's just what you assumed, Mommy. Noah was always one of the top students, even back in middle school. He was always at the top of our grade.
But he couldn't afford high school because he was poor, right?
After my parents passed away, my grandfather helped me out. I worked part-time while aiming to become a doctor. It was my dream ever since I was a kid.
Noah worked hard and is now the director of that famous hospital. How on earth can you still call him a lowlife?
I don't care. He's still Noah and he's acting all high and mighty.
You can keep saying that all you want. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm heading out. Masashi, sorry, but we'll be leaving now.
Oh, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Kanzaki, you're already here.
Is there an emergency, Dr. Noah? We can handle it if you need to leave.
Yeah, we're here to help, Dr. Noah.
Oh, so you're all here already. Good to see everyone.
Dr. Noah, you and your wife have been standing here talking for a while. Is something wrong?
Well, we were just being told to leave by Mommy. Upon hearing those words, the three people looked completely shocked.
Are you serious? Kicking out our hospital director and his wife? That's absolutely unacceptable.
Do you even realize that your husband's company works closely with Kosaka Hospital, and Noah is the director?
No. There's a reason for this, I swear.
What do you mean? There's a reason. Kosika Hospital buys almost all of our medical equipment. It's not just because we're friends. He trusts our products because of their quality, professionally.
What? That's the relationship you have. But I didn't know Noah was the director, so it's not my fault.
Not knowing doesn't excuse this.
Eek.
If Noah decides to end the partnership, do you know what that would mean for my company? It'd be a disaster.
A disaster.
It would be a massive blow. The company could go bankrupt overnight.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility. We'd use a lot of your medical equipment.
If that happens, there's no way we could continue living like we do now.
Honestly, Masashi, your wife, is quite the problem.
This isn't about whether you knew or not. It's just plain rude.
Exactly. I don't know why you said such terrible things to Director Noah, but he always thinks about us, about the surgeons, the nurses, everyone.
You couldn't even come close to being as respectable as Noah, no matter how hard you tried. I'm really sorry, everyone. Mommy, apologize. Now!
What? Why should I apologize?
Hold on a second. That attitude is absolutely unacceptable.
You're being incredibly disrespectful.
Director Noah, Mrs. Lisa, let's go. We don't need to stay here any longer.
Fine, if you all want to leave, then just go already.
That's enough, Mommy. Apologize right now.
Everyone was furious at Mommy's terrible attitude. But instead of apologizing, Mommy doubled down and...
I mean, come on, Kosika Hospital isn't the only hospital out there, right? Why don't you just switch to a different hospital as a business partner? Problem solved.
I'm sorry for Masashi, but what's wrong with you?
After all this disrespect, you still don't think you've done anything wrong?
Unbelievable. I've never met someone this twisted before.
Hey everyone, it's fine. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
See, Noah says it's fine, so what's the big deal?
Are you serious? Noah is one of our most important clients. It took years to earn his trust. He's done so much for us, not just by partnering with us, but even promoting our company.
Wow, so Noah actually is useful for something, huh?
Enough! After everything he's done for us, how can you still be this rude?
What? Back in middle school, Noah was at the very bottom of the social ladder, wasn't he? Or more like, he wasn't even at the bottom, he was practically buried under it.
What are you even talking about? We didn't have that kind of hierarchy in our class.
Yes, we did. That's why I'm being tough on him now. There's no way I'm letting someone like him control my future.
Yeah. I remember those days when my lunch used to get thrown away a lot.
Mommy, you've always treated Noah terribly, even back then.
That's ancient history. It was just youthful ignorance. Now I'm totally mature and can speak the truth as an adult.
You haven't grown at all. Seriously, if you're still like this as an adult, you'll never change. I'm done. I'm calling off the engagement. I'm not marrying you.
Masashi had reached his breaking point and told Mami he was calling off their engagement. Being told this on the day of her wedding, Mami.
You've got to be kidding me. Why do I have to get dumped like this? Noah's the problem, not me. What did I even do wrong?
It's obvious, Mami. You're the one at fault here. What did Noah ever do to you?
I was just showing him a dose of reality, that's all.
Ugh. I'm actually glad I found out what you're really like before we got married. There's no way I could live with someone who only judges people by their income.
What's that supposed to mean? Whatever. Actually, I'm impressed by Noah becoming the director of a big hospital must have taken a lot of effort. Noah, why don't you divorce that boring woman Lisa and marry me instead?
What are you saying? That's incredibly disrespectful to Director Noah and his wife.
Do you have no sense of decency?
It's outrageous that you'd say something like that right in front of his wife.
Mami, if the roles were reversed, you'd be absolutely furious, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. It's fine if you're upset, but I don't want to feel that way.
Wow, she's seriously out of control.
What do you mean, out of control? Are you jealous because I just proposed to the hospital director? Masashi, you're surprisingly cute when you're jealous. What a fun discovery. Ha ha.
Mami, he's not jealous. He's completely fed up with you.
Fed up? With what? Hey, Noah, let's get married already.
I'm not interested in any wife other than Lisa. Even if Japan allowed polygamy, I'd still only choose Lisa as my wife.
And for the record, I wouldn't marry you either.
Wait, hold on. What? You're serious about breaking off the engagement?
Mami, enough with the jokes. Face reality already. In the tense atmosphere, Mami suddenly came to her senses and calmed down. She looked around and realized everyone was staring at her with angry faces. Finally understanding the gravity of the situation, Mami.
Wait, please don't call off the engagement. I'm marrying into a wealthy family, don't cancel the wedding.
Shut up. We're done. Go get changed and get out of here.
Don't be so cold.
You really think someone is going to be kind to you after all of this? How shameless can you be?
Lisa, how did things end up like this? Did I really say something that bad?
You said incredibly rude things. How can you still not get that?
I get it. I get it. So please tell Masashi not to break off the engagement.
Absolutely not.
Right. No one should have to marry someone like you. It'd be a nightmare.
I agree, breaking off the engagement is the right call.
Same here. If you married her, she'd just treat you like an ATM.
Unbelievable. Do you even realize how awful you are?
I get it. That's why I'm apologizing to Noah and Lisa.
That's your idea of an apology. You sure didn't hesitate to look down on me and call me poor.
But maybe getting dumped by Masashi opened your eyes a little?
It has. I'm totally aware now, so please forgive me.
Masashi is way too good for you, Mami. You don't deserve someone as kind and sincere as him.
Lisa, don't say that. Please, Masashi, marry me.
It's not happening. I wouldn't be happy with you.
You would be happy. I'll apologize to Noah and Lisa too. I promise.
You're only apologizing because you don't want the engagement to be canceled. No one needs an apology like that.
I'll even apologize for everything from back in middle school. Lisa, I'm sorry.
It's too late for all of that. If you had realized sooner, maybe you could have married Masashi.
No way.
Well, we're heading out. Masashi, everyone. Let's grab dinner sometime soon. See you, Mommy. Now that you're single again, maybe you should try going back to basics. Later.
Mami was officially dumped by Masashi. The wedding was cancelled, and Mami had to pay for all the expenses of the venue and honeymoon herself. Excited about marrying into wealth, Mami had quit her job early, assuming she'd become a full-time housewife. But instead, she ended up unemployed and had to start working part-time jobs. To cover the wedding costs, she worked multiple jobs every day, with no days off. Thus, Mami lost both her fiancé and her bright future, left to live a miserable life of non-stop part-time work. As for us,
Whoa! Madison has grown so much since I last saw her.
I think the last time you saw her, she was around 2, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Back then, she was still wobbling around when she walked.
Really? But now I can run super fast with Daddy.
That's right. We always race together, don't we?
You've really embraced the role of a father, Noah. You're amazing. All right. I'll keep working hard to find my soulmate and get married to the right person next time.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll find someone really kind.
Masashi didn't seem down at all after breaking off the engagement. Even when he came to Noah's hospital for equipment inspections, he was as cheerful as ever. He mentioned that ending the engagement had left him feeling refreshed. On this day, the 4 of us, Noah, Masashi, Madison, and I, sat together and talked about all sorts of things. Even though we were just middle schoolers back then, here we were, still close friends as adults. I felt like this wonderful connection would last a lifetime. Cherishing my friendship with someone like Masashi, we reminisced and had conversations that took us back to those carefree days. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.